Call the meeting to order. Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Milani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon.
Here.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Pico.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the March 4th, 2024 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustee meeting of March 4th, 2024.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Any non-scheduled citizens' visitors for agenda-specific public comment?
For agenda specific, is this an agenda related? Is this an item that's on our agenda? Well, I'm asking you if it's, so, sir, the question is,
Yeah, it is an agenda, I can understand English. It is an agenda-related item.
What is the
My
agenda-related
question-
item?
My question is there going to be full discussion of the rental ban during the public hearing session?
so we are going to have a public hearing and then we're going to talk about the rentals.
That was my question.
Okay, well, and the question was simply, is it an agenda-related item? Because we have a non-agenda and an agenda-related item for public
But you
comment.
didn't even give me a chance to get up here.
Well, you didn't sign in, so we didn't know.
Okay, sure.
Accounts payable, March 5th, 2024 through March 18th, 2024, approval.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve the accounts payable from March 5th, 2024 through March 18th, 2024 in the amount of $6,258,662.99.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda. Item A, payroll for March 1st, 2024, approval. Item B, Dr. Marsh Management and Enhancement Service Agreement. Item C, Athletic Operations Maintenance Facility Project, RFP 24009. Item D, Public Works Fuel Tank Replacement Project, RFP 24010. Item E, Playground Renovations, Purchase and Installation. Item F, Village Hall and Police Department Landscape Improvements Reissue, RFP 24-034. Item G, March of Dimes 5K Fundraiser. Item H, Orland Square Class 7C Resolution, JKD CRE LLC. Item I, Old Mill Subdivision Contract Extension for Landscape Services. Item J, Taste of Orland Park Lighting, Sound, Trust, Rigging, and Other Stage Equipment Award. Item K, Centennial Park West Concert Lighting, Sound, Trust, Rigging, and Other Rental Equipment Award. Item L, GO Refunding Bond Series 2022A Abatement 2023 Levy Ordinance. I will entertain a motion to approve consent agenda items A through E and G through L.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Village Hall and Police Department Landscape Improvements Reissue RFP.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve awarding RFP 24-034 Village Hall and Police Department Landscape Improvements reissue to William Quinn and Sons for a total contracted price not to exceed $284,025.50, which is $258,205 plus a 10% contingency of $25,820.50, and authorize the village manager to approve change orders not to exceed the contingency amount, and to authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
I abstain. I have a conflict with the contractor.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Temporary moratorium on rental property registrations resolution.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas?
I move to adjourn to the public hearing.
Go ahead.
Public hearing for the temporary moratorium on rental property registrations.
Second.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. We'll now open the public hearing. Is there anyone signed in to speak at the public hearing?
Nope.
Okay. Is there anybody here who wishes to speak at the public hearing who has not signed in? Okay, you have 3 minutes. And also, could you give us your name as well, please?
Sure, my name's Matt Lulich. I have just a few things to say. First of all, I have no dog in this fight. I'm not a rental property owner. I don't intend to be a rental property owner. I don't intend to rent my house anytime soon, although I think maybe someone in my position, not that I'm there yet, but someone in my position may need to vacate their house for medical care, long-term care, for a period of time, which I'm not saying it would be a financial burden to me necessarily, but I could see how it might be a concern of many of the residents that they may have to vacate their houses for various reasons. Nursing home, assisted living, long-term, perhaps job transfer, and they may not be able to afford two households. And so I think that those things need to be taken into account. And I would also, first of all, or second of all, I guess, say, I do find the description of this item on the agenda to be less than forthcoming. It seems pretty innocuous upon first reading that there's going to be a moratorium on rental registrations. But in fact, what it is that if you have a property in Orland Park now that's not being rented, you're not going to be able to do that if this resolution is passed. For the next 9 months, it says, but I don't see a sunset provision in this resolution. I would also suggest that doing a resolution for this type of action is not really appropriate. What you're really looking to do, I think, is amend the ordinance on registration, because there's nothing in that ordinance that says anything about the number of rental properties that are allowed or not allowed. It's strictly an ordinance that addresses the condition of rental properties in the village, how they should be maintained, how they should be inspected every 3 years, how the owner has to register, and how you have to make sure that your rental property is not used for a criminal purpose. It's also to prevent slum areas and maintain residential standards. I don't see anything in this resolution
20 seconds.
that at all addresses those things. This resolution is totally, in my opinion, devoid of any facts that would require a 9-month, so-called 9-month banning of rental properties while this issue is studied. It seems to me that if there is an issue here, because it's not laid out in the resolution, if there is an issue
Time
here,
is up.
shouldn't it be registered? Shouldn't it be investigated before you take such a drastic action?
Thank you for your comments. Any comments from the board? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Public hearing is adjourned.
An ordinance amending appendices A and B to ordinance number 5865. Ordinance.
Hold on, we've got to, I'll entertain a motion to start the board meeting.
All right, so moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Ordinance amending appendices A and B to ordinance number 5865.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to adopt an ordinance, entitled Ordinance Amending Appendix A and B to Ordinance Number 5865.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Rec admin entry ramp and ADA access improvement project change order number 3.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to approve change order number 3 for the rec admin entry ramp and ADA access improvement project to G. Fisher Commercial Construction Incorporated for a total amount not to exceed $11,343.06 for a revised contract total not to exceed $205,617.32 and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review and authorize the village manager to approve change orders not to exceed the contingency amount.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Amendment to turf fertilization and weed control, invitation to bid 23-054.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Radiszewski.
I move to approve an amendment to the recommended action motion from Board Report 2024-0114, which stated, I move to approve awarding ITB 23-054 turf fertilization and weed control to Integrity Landscaping, Inc. for 2024 through 2026 with the village's option to extend the contract for an additional 2 years for an amount not to exceed the annual board-approved budget amounts, and to approve awarding ITB 23-054 turf fertilization and weed control to Integrity Landscaping, Inc. for 2024 with the village's option to extend the contract on an annual basis for an additional 4 years, which would be 2025 through 2028, for an amount not to exceed the annual board-approved budgeted amounts, and to authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Police Department priority HVAC projects.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
move to approve the use of Omnia Co-op Contract 02-91 and approve the proposals titled Police Station Chiller Repair and Police Station Mini Split Installation for Server Room from Midwest Mechanical, Inc. for an amount not to exceed $46,989.80, which is $42,718 plus a 10% contingency of $4,271.80, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review and authorize the village manager to approve change orders not to exceed the contingency amount.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Centennial Park West venue burglar alarm, gate access controls, and gate controller waived bid proposal.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve waiving the bidding process and approve the proposal from Sound Incorporated for Centennial Park West venue burglar alarm, access control, and gate controller for an amount not to exceed $55,956, and authorize village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Police Department Emergency Electrical Projects.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the proposals 24/165/10 and 24/165/12 from Davecom Electric, Inc. for electrical improvements at the police station for an amount not to exceed $29,595.50, which is $26,905 plus a 10% contingency of $2,690.50, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review, and authorize the village manager to approve change orders not to exceed the contingency amount.
Second.
And Joel and Tad, is this going to address the issues we've had over there with the IT and power and all of that?
Yes, it will be.
Okay,
We're adding another panel, which we're overloaded right now.
great. Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Class 8 Kenworth T480 Tandem Axle Chassis and Plow Dump Body Contract Change Order.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve the contract change order for additional funds for the purchase and installation of an adjustable wing plow in the amount of $4,379 for a new not-to-exceed contract total of $366,841, and extend the delivery date to December 31st, 2024, and authorize the village manager to extend said change order subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Public Works Automatic Vehicle Locator System Contract Change Order.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to approve change order number 1 for the addition of 10 vehicle gateway licenses and 4 dual-facing camera licenses for an additional cost not to exceed $16,194.90, replacing the previous not to exceed amount of $198,341 with a new total not to exceed amount of $214,535.90, and authorize the village manager to execute a change order with Samsara Incorporated for the automatic vehicle locator system services, subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments? And these are just to add to our vehicles, correct? To the vehicles that don't have them?
Correct. As we saw, we had a situation with a bus, and it showed that our driver was doing correctly and somebody hit them. So this Samsara system works very well.
Great. Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Pavement Marking 2024 to 2026 bid award.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve awarding RFP 24-025 pavement marking 2024 to 2026 to Precision Pavement Markings, Inc. of Pinegree Grove, Illinois, in the amount not to exceed $75,000 for fiscal year 2024, and an amount not to exceed the board-approved funding for fiscal years 25 and 26, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Spur 2 Water Intake Structure 8800 Thistlewood Lane.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve the Plan Commission recommended action regarding case number 2024-0168, also known as Spur 2 Water Intake Structure, and I move to adopt an ordinance entitled Ordinance Granting a Special Use for a Public Utility Structure, Spur 2 Water Intake Structure.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Strategic Annexations, Plats of Annexation Engineering Proposal.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the proposal submitted by V3 Companies Limited dated February 12, 2024, for up to 43 plats of annexation, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to the village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Transfer of 2024 volume cap ordinance.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to adopt an ordinance entitled, an ordinance approving the transfer of volume cap in connection with private activity bond issues and related matters.
Second.
Any questions or comments? George, you want to give just a brief summary of what this is?
Yeah, the
Public knows.
the tax law provides for a unique program. It's this volume cap. It's for typically for industrial uses. It's an incentive that can be used to bring industrial uses to the community. And many years ago, it was a very good incentive because it reduced borrowing costs for industrial users. Because of the climate on interest rates the last couple of years, it really hasn't been an incentive that we've had to provide, at least. Every year, we are allocated an allotment, and if we don't use it, we could lose it. But what we have done in the last couple of years is we have transferred that allotment to this first-time homeowner program. Very successful program that the town of Normal has worked with a company on. So there is no cost to the village. It doesn't reflect on our books. So it's a win-win. And any potential new resident, first-time home buyer, can utilize this program in Orland Park.
Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Temporary moratorium on rental property registrations resolution.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to adopt a resolution entitled, "A Resolution Approving a Temporary Moratorium on Rental Property Registrations."
Second.
And George, can you just give a brief summary? I know we talked about it at the cow.
So as the board will recall, in 2017, the village was recognized as having the highest rate of owner-occupied homes in the nation. Since that time, even though the overall national rate of owner-occupied homes has increased almost 1%, the percentage within the village of owner-occupied homes has fallen nearly 4%. Institutional investors have been increasingly entering the market and targeting single-family homes for conversion to rental properties. So what we're proposing as part of this 9-month temporary moratorium is to study regulations regarding the registration of rental housing in order to determine whether steps should be taken for the benefit of residents, businesses, and visitors of Orland Park.
And in summary, essentially, we know but don't necessarily have clarity on investor-owned properties.
Yeah, and
And we know that that neighboring towns have had significant issues with that. and we don't know one way or another if we have that issue. So we're trying to study it, understand it, and adjust our ordinances appropriately based on that information.
Exactly. And just like the item prior to that, we're looking to maintain single-family home affordability. So that's another element that we're going to be looking at.
Right, obviously where these institutional investors have gone in, they've driven up the prices pretty significantly, and, with a long-term goal of, creating very large rental markets in communities. So we just want to make sure we understand what's happening and adjust our ordinance appropriately, and felt it was appropriate that we just basically put a pause on everything while we can get everything reviewed and investigated. And obviously, we want to get that done as quickly as possible and get this accomplished as quickly as possible. And as our attorneys have pointed out, a short-term 9 month is as long as we can really do this. So, we want to have it done well before that. The sooner the better.
Exactly.
Right. I know we talked about it at the cow, but just to reiterate, call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Non-scheduled citizen visitors for public comment on items relevant to village business.
Laura Childers, you have 3 minutes.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to get up here and comment that everybody that I've spoken to really appreciates the work that's being done at Centennial West and Schuschler Park. There's so many comments because my kids are in school, so I guess that's who some of it's gonna be catered to, but I just wanted to tell you guys there's a lot of good feedback on the progress that's being made and that people are actually really surprised at how fast it's being done, so good job with that. And then second of all, I just want to say, I know you guys get a lot of negative comments lately, and people don't understand that what you're doing is best for the village, and the right thing is usually the hardest thing to do in your position, and even in real life sometimes. So I just want to thank you all for doing what you do. And I know there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there like, oh, I love the village, but they don't come out and say it publicly like in this kind of forum, because not everybody has Facebook, let's be real. But thank you guys for everything you do, and we all appreciate it, and keep continuing to make Orland Park the best place to live and raise your family.
Thank you for your comments. Is there anybody else here to speak on that didn't sign in? Okay.
Board comments.
Board comments. Trustee Compass.
So tonight, I'd like to recognize the first quarter leaders of the Employee Core Strength Recognition Program. If you were to spend a large amount of time in social media or 24-hour news channels, which I don't recommend for anyone with sound mental health, you might walk away from those mediums with the belief that it is part of the human condition to focus only on the perceived weaknesses and shortcomings of another individual. However, if you were to consider any great person in history and examine their lives, I believe you would consistently find that they are great not because they somehow eliminated or permanently reduced their flaws, but rather they maximized their strengths and talents to greater heights. Gallup Clifton Strengths, which is a program that we're implementing here in the village, has a name for people who are talented in leveraging and enhancing existing strengths, both in themselves and others, to achieve excellence. These maximizers, as they're called, strive to transform something strong into something more superb. They embody the value of strategic focus and make wise decisions about where to allocate resources to optimize results. They also build stronger teams through recognition of individuality, while fostering an environment where everyone can share their complementary skills to achieve excellence. Unlike those that spend their energy complaining online, maximizers seek to improve the world around them by applying their own strengths. You can see this in how Orland Park has grown in engagement, safety, service, and excellence, which is thanks in part to those that best demonstrate this maximizer talent within the village. My thanks to the following Orland Park maximizers: Tina Bilecki, Haley Bogdan, Bo Brunig, Greg Brueggemann, Christine Fiala, Jerry Ann Flannery, Nick Harvey, Doug Kine, Marissa Perez, Nick Podsiadlik, Joe Reka, Michelle Rowan, Mark Rochelle, Linda Robley, Mark Soiner, and Robert Worth. Thank you. Have a great week.
Trustee Malani.
Tonight, I have a special recreation update on our Lady Owls and Junior Owls basketball team. They recently competed at the state basketball tournament in Bloomington Normal on March 8th and 9th. They made it to the championship game and fell just short of earning that gold medal, and they took that silver home. So congratulations to them. They also competed against 8 other athletes in the individual skills competition, and they earned 4th place in that as well. So congratulations to our athletes, and thank you to our coaches, and thank you to our families and the staff that contributed to this program, because I think it's something that's very near and dear to me, and as it says here, you know, making lasting memories, and that's really what the program is all about. So thank you all.
Trustee Katsinas.
We have a lot of very exciting and fun activities coming up in the rec department with the weather changing. The first one being this Saturday, the Lucky Egg Hunt. It is at Centennial Park starting at 10 a.m. Speaking of Centennial Park, pool passes are going on sale, so early bird pool passes. Is that nice to say, pool pass? By May 1st, so it's a discounted rate if you purchase by May 1st. Also, the rec, with all the programs coming up, there is a need for volunteers. So young and old, anyone that could donate time and have a lot of fun doing it, please look at our website and also on Facebook. Thank you. Oh, happy Easter. Thank you.
Trustee Reardon.
Thank you. For those who haven't yet, please get out and vote. Tomorrow is the primary. A lot of people vote early, so I don't know how busy it'll be, but try to get out there. Tomorrow is also supposedly the end of winter, March 19th. I think they have faked us out a few times over the last couple of weeks, but it's supposedly the end of winter. And I appreciate your comments, Laura, and I have heard the same about these. I walk by it, I see Centennial Park West, I see it, you know, kind of rising. I think you sent some pictures around a week or two ago. We got the metal girders in, and looking forward to, you know, again, spring and some great activities throughout Orland Park. So have a good week and happy Easter as well.
Trustee Healy. Oh, that's right, you didn't have anything prepared, right?
Like I ever do have anything prepared
Uh-oh.
for my public comment. But my comment today, I'd like to comment on the public speaking out here, where we give people a chance to speak. In the last couple of weeks, there's people who may not have agreed with our decisions and all that, and I'm still, it takes courage for them to get up and talk, and it takes courage, you know, to at least try to get their voice heard and all that. And tonight we had, you know, Matt Lulich, who's put some thought and time into and read this stuff to consider the rental moratorium, and I'm glad he's up there. I wish there would be more people to get up and speak on these issues about the various issues that affect things. But I think, you know, Matt, thank you for taking the time and effort to study that a bit. And Laura, it takes courage to but I know you don't have any shortage of it, to get up and compliment people who don't really get that many compliments or whatever. But thank you, Laura, for your comments. So we have everybody's coming from a different direction, but I'm very happy. I hope there's more people that get out there and do it. Outside of that, I have no other comment.
Trustee Radiszewski.
I too want to thank you, Matt and Laura, for your comments. Matt, it is nice to hear you comment just for the greater good. It's not about you personally, but just about something that we should consider, you know, which could benefit other people, and that just makes you somebody who really cares about the community. So I appreciate that very, very much. And Laura, thank you for your kind words. It's really nice to hear. So I do appreciate it. And on that note, your opinions do matter. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows that the Community Connection Survey is out, which is designed, you know, for the village to better understand how the community receives and shares information. So please, you know, go online. You can go to our website and you can participate on that. It's open until April 8th. Cindy mentioned the Lucky Egg Hunt, which is this Saturday at 10, and it starts exactly at 10. I mean, it's like when that That clock hits 10, kids are running, and you got about 3 minutes and the eggs are gone. So if you're planning on going, get there early. And please make sure you bring a basket for your eggs. And I'm kind of getting ahead of things a little bit here. I wanted to mention that April 8th is curbside cleanup, and I know that's a few weeks away, but if you're planning on doing some cleanup, you may need that time to kind of, coordinate things as far as furniture or, large appliances, things like that that need to go out to the curb. So you may want to plan. I mean, so they do that annually, and so it will be on the week of April 8th, whatever your garbage day pickup is. But if you are putting out large appliances, please make sure you take the doors off of them. So if there's a refrigerator, kids have a tendency to play on or near it. We want to make sure that they don't get locked inside. So please be sure to take the doors off. That's it. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a nice Easter, whoever celebrates it.
Thank you. So George, one of the things that I think we learned tonight with our new agenda is probably what we should do 10 minutes before, 15 minutes before, if someone from staff could make an announcement and let people know how to sign in for things, because it'd be very challenging. We have 2 different commentary periods now, plus we had a public hearing tonight. So to know what people are here to speak for, so we know when to call them up, is very, very helpful. So a reminder for people to sign in. Of course, they don't have to, but it sure makes it a heck of a lot easier for us up here if they do. And I know this is the first time we've had that, the first time we've had 2 different public comment periods. Well, actually, there were 3 tonight, so that's a first. The connection survey is important. I get this all the time. Well, you didn't tell us. I'm like, well, we sent in, and many times it's from a senior, we didn't tell you. And I'm like, well, we send you 4 senior newsletters. We send you 3 village newsletters. It's on social media, on, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything else I'm missing. It's on the website. It's emails if you're signed up for the email list. I mean, at some point it's like, oh, it's on the cable channel. So we try everything we possibly can. I don't know of any other way to get information to people, barring maybe carrier pigeon, to get things to people than we do. So, but this survey and letting us know where you are, where you're getting it will help us to see if we need to make any changes. But like I said, I don't know how much more we can try to communicate in that front. Laura, to your comments of negative comments, yeah, we get our fair share, but we get far more positive comments than negative comments, which speaks for volumes, because most of the time people don't make positive comments. They only focus on negatives. So the fact that they so highly outnumber, the negativity is actually fairly rare, particularly rare out in the public setting. Usually the negative comments are mostly on social media platforms where people can be anonymous. It's amazing how many of those people are exactly that, with fake names on their profiles, or some group, where they're anonymous. So we get a lot more positive than you might think. And to your comment about doing the right thing is hard, I actually don't agree with that. I think in the long run, doing the right thing is always the easy thing to do. It seems hard at the moment, but it always ends up being the easy thing to do. I know all the trustees here have heard this, but I used to have I had a commander once that was asked a lot of questions about, when we were going to combat, what the rules of engagement were, and he finally was getting fed up, and he said, hey, you all get paid $600 extra a month to use your good judgment. And he said, if you're ever in doubt of what the right thing is, just think about what your mom would be proud of you doing. So if you do that, you'll probably be okay. So I think that's generally how it's a good way to view things. Some positives tonight: we approved 4 more parks. We've done 22 of them, I think, in the last several years, at full renovations, plus a number of pavilions and other things that you've seen about. But the other thing is the Rec Advisory Board got involved. So again, you have 9 people reviewing this, listening to the public, and other opportunity. We surveyed. What I didn't ask when we did those 530 whatever car, how many surveys did we get back? 10, 20, 30? Yeah, so I would encourage people to, when we send those surveys, to please answer them, because it's feedback for us, right? And the Rec Advisory Board did make changes to it as well, so that's why we have them listen to it. Reminder again, get out and vote. Not a whole lot of contested primary elections, but get out and vote nonetheless. It's important. Most important right we have as a citizen. So a lot of the positives that are going on, Silver Cross opening, for those of you who didn't make it there, it was fantastic. The building's beautiful, and the next day and the day after that, the next 3 days, I happened to drive by it, and the parking lot was already full. And they're already talking about the next building, because they're already full with doctors that are going in there, so they're doing fantastic. The oversized grand piano that we had found a home, right, at Carl Sandburg High School, so very valuable grand piano that we didn't have a home for. And thankfully, Sandburg took it. It was just too big for most people's homes, so it was great. The FLC the restoration is nearly complete. It'll be complete by the end of the month, right?
Yes.
Because all of our
Yes.
stuff moves over there.
Correct.
So what you're going to see is you're going to see all of the dance classes and stuff move over. The dance room looks fantastic. Saw the pictures. I saw it while it was under construction, but I haven't seen it since. I encourage the board members to go over and take a look. It really does look great in there. Much better utilization of space. So that'll be great. We are going to get new wrestling mats at some point, right? They're coming in. With that, you are going to see that the what I used to call the new library, which is now the old library, which is the cultural center. You're going to see that's demolishing starting in the next few weeks, right? That's going to start like April 5th or something.
A little later in April, we want to do proper practice in there.
Okay. So the other thing there is we are, what are we doing with the furniture?
There'll be a surplus sale Thursday and Friday, the first week of April, for anything that's left that
Yeah,
we're not using.
so we haven't talked about that today, so there will be a surplus sale for stuff that's in there that's usable that we don't have a use for. So if you're interested in that, there'll be some chairs, some tables and that type of thing if you're interested in that. Some more good special rec stuff. They participated in an annual Tootsie Roll drive, and they sold 40 cases of Tootsie Rolls. And they received one of the largest awards they've ever gotten, a check for $10,000, $10,625.55. So great job for Special Rec. The Lucky Egg Hunt, a reminder again, it's this Saturday, the 23rd at 10 a.m. at Centennial Park West. The age groups are 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 7, and 8 to 9. So with the exception of the 1 to 2-year-olds, they go in less than 3 minutes. They're gone. So better get out there and your kids better be fast. Also, as mentioned, Centennial Park West is making some great progress. So we should see, the steel should be just about done this week, I think, or next, right?
Next is.
Yeah, and
They're continuously.
and we're looking at, I think we're looking at sod sometime in early, mid-April is
Yeah,
what we're
correct.
looking for the main infield. You can start to see it taking shape out there now. So it's looking good. Some of the, I believe the dressing rooms and bathrooms and all that are actually under roof.
Correct.
So it's, you don't really realize how big it is until you're on it. Then you realize how big it actually is and how big the space is. It's got to be 4 times bigger than the Village Green where we currently hold the Taste of Orland. So it's easily that much bigger out there. So that should be fantastic. Schuschler Park is, looks like it's ready for turf. So we're just waiting for the turf, which will be in the next few weeks, I think, correct? Got nailer boards and all that down, I see, and we got the fencing in. So it looks pretty good.
Turf will be in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, so in a couple weeks, you'll see that, so that'll be pretty exciting when you see all that. But both of those should be open end of May, or certainly Centennial Park West, it'll be before our first event, which is the first week of June. So that's when we'll be looking at those things being opened and usable. And our first concert looks like it's going to be pretty solidly June 8th. And that's when we'll do our opening for that, and we'll do Schuschler Park slightly before that. So with that, thank you to everybody for all the hard work, getting all of those things done, because I know it's been a big deal getting these projects handled and getting them done on time. They're going up quick. Weather helped a lot, which was nice. And looking forward to spring, and knock on wood, can get the plows off the trucks and get out there and get some stuff done. So, all right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chairman.
Oh, we got to go to executive session, I'm sorry.
I move to go to executive session for A, discussion of the minutes of closed meetings, B, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performances, or dismissal of specific village employees.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Go into executive session.